people who died up to 150 years ago, but they were left buried in a group of unmarked graves.
Heading out of Mercer, Pennsylvania on Route 58, there's a field. Many of you have passed it, but most have no idea what it is. Even the Mercer County Historical Society was surprised to learn exactly what it holds.
We figured there's probably 50 people buried out there. We don't know their names.
It's the Mercer County Home Cemetery. For years, everyone thought a few dozen former residents of the home were buried there. But this year, volunteers discovered there are actually about 500 graves.
Mostly people who were either maybe, well, in ill health, who needed to live in a home situation to be taken care of.
Volunteer Woody Dixon personally sought out and found the death records that confirmed those burials.
I was glad to find them.
I think it's important that we recognize that they were here.
Now the director of the Historical Society and volunteers like Dixon are working to make the empty field a nice memorial.
I think we have a moral obligation to recognize these people, even if they didn't have money to be buried correctly.
Plans include visitor parking, benches, and a special marker.
It's going to be, I think, nice to anybody who wants to have their family memories and not the memory that it's a grown-up field that nobody can even find.
But most of all, a reminder that the folks buried here left a lot behind.
They lived, they had productive lives, and only at the end of their lives, many of them became indigent. And I think that's why we take care of those people that have gone before us.
Now, it took about a year to find all of those records. They are now compiled in the book you saw in the video there. If you think you might have a relative buried in the graveyard, you can stop by the Historical Society and check for their death certificate. They're also looking for volunteers to help with the project and donations. Still on the